But can you tell me about what it was like to grow up here and how you've seen growth change that if it has?
So I grew up in Boise, graduated from Centennial High School, to any Centennial Patriots out there. And I happened to marry a native Idahoan as well. So growing up here in Boise, it still very much felt like small town. And I remember stories from my dad because he graduated from Boise High School. My mom graduated from Bora. They met at Boise State. My grandparents met at Boise State. So like multi-generational native Idahoans. And it's growing up here, it felt very small town. And that was reiterated by the stories I would hear from both my parents and grandparents, that it just is small town. And then if you talk to my husband, who was raised in Meridian, that was even smaller town, which now those two, Boise, Meridian, they just seem to meld together, but there was a clear separation. And it was a lot of, I'm a product of the 80s. It was a lot of, you wait for dad to whistle, and that's when you knew it was time to come back home because it was dinner time. I always felt safe no matter where I was. I knew all of the people in my neighborhood that I went to high school with, that I went to elementary school with. And so it felt very tight-knit, very close. And most of my childhood, I don't remember a lot of outsiders moving in. I think the first time it really became prevalent to me is when we started getting some outside industry like Micron and Hewlett Packard, especially where I was at, West Boise, that's where Hewlett Packard used to be housed, their big corporate office. That was really the first time that I saw a lot of people come in from out of town like, oh, you're not from here. Interesting.
Go to TreasureValleyDave.com and get resources, information, photo gallery, blogs, and more.